There we go. Right. Yeah.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run. And just lost track,
one of those
and it
automatic motions, and then it snaps it
After
itself.
the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And this is incomplete. The surprising move.
I looked and I was like, it's there, because I saw the pass rusher lined up over him. I saw the pass rusher, I was like, right, the pass rusher's there. I've got a quick shot, but I'm going to have to bring it in. Yeah, it didn't come out. It didn't work out.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
In your face.
Check 50.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Locke now on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
It's a good
Jack Crawford forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Yeah.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd.
6-6, pull it high.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
It's like, let me just make sure that I close down the yardage for the field.
You just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I'm coming after you.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Good coverage.
I followed you. I was on there. I was like, I put you in. I put your circle receiver in man. So I put someone in man on him, and then I followed you with the linebacker.
Could come back to haunt them later on.
If he had gone, it's like, yeah, that would be wide open.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Now Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And
See what? Your linebacker was falling off to the outside. I was like, let me just bend it into the gap. But he wouldn't turn. I was like, if he's... Because you were going flying to the outside. I was like, let me stop and go into that gap.
But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On second down, Freeman.
Pointless juke. I should have just kept going around the outside of Ridley.
A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Although the thing is with Freeman, he'd have gotten
You got to give
chased down.
kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
It just took him so long.
This is going to depend on the spot.
Got what field?
It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so
There's
short.
a good lag.
The defense holds him to
Yeah,
only
I
a
love
yard,
that
and it'll
screenplay.
be 4th down.
Yeah. It's not even the motion. It's like he catches it, but then just look at how long it took him to like turn and go. Yeah.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it.
Go! Hey, come on. Come get some. Come on, come get some. Here,
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. That is going to be incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down.
So close.
And the Broncos will take over.
Do you remember that
down.
one from the last time we played? But I ran the slant from the other side of the field. I was looking to see if you remembered it and if you ended up busting it after.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him.
Oh god, I just left that guy. I forgot all about him. I forgot all about him. When you threw it, for a second I was like, has he just thrown that straight down my linebacker's throat? And I was like, nope, because I moved that linebacker.
Get to that spot. Line of scrimmage moves from 137-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They look to throw. It's Locke, and he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And this will result
Was
in
that a
losing
screen?
yardage back to the 3.
Yeah,
Call it a
animation.
loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how much you take control of the player.
Now Locke again. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20.
And I put one of the other guys on man on that side as well. So I felt comfortable coming away from it. I was just like, yeah, I can leave that one in man because I had a safety on that side as well in zone. So basically, anyone that went on that side is being double teamed because I had a zone on that side, a short zone on that side. I had someone in man on that side, and then I had the safety over the top. But because it's so congested because it's the end zone, yeah. But that's why I tried to run it that way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Whoa. I tried to get it.
Like, move forward.
You took control of your kicker because like Michael was telling me if you can get it just about there, the kicker, the returner, will sometimes automatically run to it and give you it, right out of bounds because they'll try and pick it up.
They'll run. It's Lindsey and an alley to run, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Yeah,
that one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
That's the problem, isn't it?
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime. Jonathan.
Well, that's it, because it's either that or they catch it and they end up running out of bounds
to take care of before we get. And he fires one. It's intercepted.
Oh, what? Bro, I was pressing to go down the sideline and he banged inside hard. I was like,
37-yard line.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. You got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check
they said that's
on
like a
when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit, thanking him for that much space to rumble.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Yeah, this is like, I was like, he's in the middle of doing his motions. Fine, I'm going.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16.
That's why sometimes I will motion players because I want someone to change their defense. If you start putting players in motion and you change your defense, I'm like, right,
forcing the
I'm
secondary guys to have to make a lot
I'll
of tackles.
sacrifice that player.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
You just have to move the player from one part of the formation to another.
Go in the first half of play.
Because it changes their alignment.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They toss to Freeman. And nothing doing.
That lineman just couldn't do a good job.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Yeah.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
Now it's Ryan. It's caught. Smith. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
I think the good offensive coordinators of the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
I wanted to go, but I was like, it wasn't ready yet. It wasn't ready. It wasn't there, and I was like, I'm not throwing it. Like,
and they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Here's Ryan to throw. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good.
Because it was kind of
the score 14
that's
to
the kind of route that a cover 2 should take away. Cover 2 should take that away. I was fortunate because I think it's just probably the fact that it was Julio running the route more than anything that
fielded about a yard
opened
deep.
it up a little bit.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard
so then not the depth
line.
which creates the throwing lane.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right?
Oh, no.
Flop
the hit stick.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24.
I was like, I'm going to wait for you to catch it, then I'm going to hit you. And then I'll just fully fucking whiff that.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed.
Bro, that's even worse than the last one, bro. That bounce saved me.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting
it's
more
just like
of that.
Just knife that user, just throw him in like a grenade. Just be like, just disrupt the play, whatever happens.
But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in,
You can
and
get
we'll
there
take it from
and
there.
create enough
See how
of a
that recipe
disruption.
works. Looking to throw again on second down. Lock. This will be caught by Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Lock now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To throw it is Lock. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Mike is
From the gun on third down, Locke. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36.
I was mashing that hit stick button. Knock him out.
Flex
Knock him
position
out.
because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Adrian Claiborne, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This
The ones we
offensive
like,
line
play the
flat
sack
out
was a
cannot
good play,
handle this
actually.
pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on second and long.
Oh, took me too long. I saw it and I saw it. I was like, I wanted to rotate up, but I didn't want you to know that I knew it. I was like, if I could get, I wanted to get him in the trail position so that you would try and throw it over me and I could pick it off from underneath.
Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he is into the end
I think I must have tried to
zone for
dive for it and then
touchdown.
just ended up on
Tim
the floor.
Patrick, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point from McManus is good, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
He's just doing enough. Even, yeah, exactly. Usually they're just a pain in the arse. Just like that. See that? See, you read your linebacker red outside.
Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman
inside.
that time.
Yeah.
And it's third down. A pitch back. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
They go play action here on first down. Caught by Jones. Calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I was waiting. I was like, if your guy like that was on the outside went with him, I was like, I'm gonna have to run with that.
It really does, and we're talking about
if he went with him,
an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
From the 38,
it was there as well.
To escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. On third down, Ryan. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Hey, check Mike 40. Hey, 59, ready? Hey, defense, let's go.
45. Mike, 45.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
45 to Mike. 45.
They'll try and throw for
Bro,
Bryant.
you see there's two linemen just stood there like,
The pressure
yeah,
goes down.
yeah,
The
I'm
sack
blocking,
there by
I'm
Bradley
blocking.
Chubb. Boy, an incredibly
blocking.
aggressive move to go for it there.
You know,
Game
blocking.
tied fourth quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the
Pressure brought in, and the
Like that.
Falcons get there for the
Those
sack.
two, I mean, the
Adrian
animation,
Claymore picks up
way
his
too long,
second sack
but
of the afternoon.
the lineman
Following
hung
the
you out to
sack,
dry.
they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
59.
Throwing now is Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
Clock now on first down. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time. That'll bring up second down.
I was
Just a little
expecting the
beyond
yellow
reach
bar to
there
pop
of his
up, bro. I was
receiver.
like,
That's probably one he wishes he had
clearly they were
back.
like,
He
I have a
wishes
right to
it had
be
been
there.
7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
A very solid gain of 27.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the
He
goal line
stepped
after
up,
a
he's like,
pickup
wait.
of about 3.
So
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. So now it's 4th down and short, and whatever they do, run or pass it, they've got to pick up the first here.
Yeah, and you mentioned running it. That is still an option. But as you also said, they've got to do it quickly and get back to the line of scrimmage.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20. As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check, 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 check. Alert flag, alert flag. Hey, check, check. Hey, express.
Here's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Forced out to his left. And he can't get off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
He's so slow. The thing is, he's not actually that. In reality, he's not that slow. You watch that guy. He can pick up 10, 20 yards on a scramble easy. He was so slow on that. It's so frustrating.
The field goal unit for the Falcons. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
They turn the clock over quite nicely. They can turn the yardage over quite nicely.
Regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
This one taken from the 7.
Oh, get out.
Devontae Booker. He's at the 30.
I was like, look, I sky kicked it because I was like, I want him to run the time off the clock.
Absolute
my coverage, bro. My kick coverage. Oh, that was painful.
This crowd in a frenzy.
There's no way he should have been able to slow down, walk the sideline, and not get closed down. Fuck, bro. What you did? Oh, get out of here, Ashton. You're rude. I looked up, bro. I looked away and then realised that you were running. I was like, oh no. I'd put my control pad down.
What a game. And then, interestingly, they went for 2 to rub a little salt in the wound, and they got it.
Called it like it was a video game, didn't they?
They did.